What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome back. I have one more unit with upgraded coil to show you guys. Basically, my strongest unit, which is 5S, I decided to put 12 gauge coil on it. So usually I would put 14 gauge on it and I would get 2.8 Tesla from it, and I would use 12 gauge wires to go to 14 gauge. In this setup I had to use 10 gauge wires to get to the coil, and the coil is made out of 12 gauge wires. And so inside of the unit as well, I had to upgrade a thyristor. I had to put stronger switch because my standard thyristors would blow, they wouldn't hold this coil. And so the result is I was able to get some stronger output from it. It's not much stronger. I was actually expected to get more than 0.2 Tesla increasement in power, and that's what I got. I got 0.15 to 0.2 Tesla increasement compared to my previous coil made out of 14 gauge. Now it's up to you to give a judgment, and I will go ahead and perform a few tests, Repel test, also a bend test, and I will show you the output in my meter, and you be the judge and tell me, is it worth having a thicker wire and having a stronger thyristor to get 0.2 Tesla increasement. So here is the closer look at the unit itself. Right now it's not operating, it's off. What else I have changed is I have installed reset button here, and this timer, this counter, anytime you wish to reset, you need to push this button, and you can actually count how many pulses you get in a whole week by just leaving it on without resetting it, and you'll know how many pulses you got throughout the whole week. That's one cool feature that I decided to add here and show you guys. What else? Well, other than that, it's the same 5S, same strong unit, capable of causing a muscle contraction pretty much anywhere you put, not just in some spots. Alright, I want to show you guys the bend test using my aluminum stack sheets from foil. This is 124 layer here, and then I have probably like 30-40 layer here and another 60 layer here, and all together it will be about 50 gram of aluminum. So I'll go ahead and stack it on the top of coil and hold it and discharge 3 Tesla into here. So alright, on a count 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Yeah, one piece flew back over here. Just a second, I'll show you all 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. It's It's a one pulse 3 Tesla from BBMPulser 5S, working in a manual mode, pushing from this coil, 3-inch coil. Alright you guys, here is setup outside. I will do Repel test. We'll start with a smaller one, 100 gram aluminum weight. Place it over the coil. Have my remote here. I'm gonna go backwards so we can see how far this flies. Count 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right there, it just landed. I don't know, probably 40 feet or so. Let's put 250 gram, quarter kilo weight and see how far it will repel it. Stay back. Count 3. 1, 2, 3. No, hard to judge. It throws it pretty far, probably 30 feet or so. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next weight would be 1 lb. Luckily coil stayed in the same spot. We'll get this set up. All right. Let's perform 1 lb test on the count 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, you be the judge. I don't know how far this flew, but flew pretty high. So that's 1 lb, and let's do the last one is 1 kilo. So I have a coil here, and you guys, this is heavy. This is heavy aluminum. So let's give it a test. It's a BBMPulser 5. That's what 3 Tesla looks like, you guys. All right, count 3. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3. Well, probably at 12 feet or so. That's 1 kilo, you guys. That's about 2 pounds being repelled that high up in the air. So there you go. I'll do it one more time. 1 kilo. 1, 2, 3. There it was, once again. Alright you guys, and the final one, I have stacked 1 kilo, 1 lb, 250 gram and 100 gram all together, and I'm gonna pulse it into that and see how far it's gonna repel. Let's go back. Count 3. 1, 2, 3. There it was. Probably 4 or 5 feet. All flew 4 or 5 feet. Check this out. That's what happened when it's landed here, and it's chipped. Piece of rock here, piece of concrete. That's how heavy it is. Working pretty quiet. Look in the back. 120 volt AC. You guys, 2 remotes instead of one. That's a little upgrade. Better bag and a couple other upgrades inside. 3 Tesla instead of 2.8, and stronger thyristor inside, and this unit is good to go. Okay, power test. Start with 50% and we'll see how much it puts out. 50%, and we'll move on higher. So here we are, 1.2. Hold it here. Almost 1.3 Tesla, 1.29 Tesla. Okay, let's move on to 75%. Let's hold it here. 1.87. I think that's the highest value, 1.87 Tesla. That's 75%. Let's move on to 100. And let's see. Alright, 2.5 Tesla at 100. Yeah, that's the highest value. And let's move on to manual. And on a manual it takes about 10 seconds for capacitors to fully charge, so we'll give it a time. Right about now I have my remote. I count 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we are, 2.957, and I've gotten 3 Tesla out of this pulser. Just need to get my probe perfect spot and I can get you 3 Tesla. Let me try it one more time. Right about here. Count 3. 1, 2, 3. A little more. 2.961. Anyway, that's a BBMPulser 5S with a 12 gauge coil. And a thicker wire, 10 gauge wire, you guys, and I had to install a larger thyristor inside here to support this coil because my standard thyristors would blow, and so I had to special order a strong thyristor for this unit to get this 3 Tesla.